Hi guys, I hope I'm clear now. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if I'm clear so that I know if you guys can hear me. Yeah, let me know where you're hearing me from, you're watching me from. Yeah, you can join in the link on the comment section, guys. You're welcome to join on the comment section. Yeah. Join me as we discuss. Welcome, guys. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Please let me know. Yeah, welcome, Rugi. Thank you for tuning in from Nairobi, Kenya. Karibu sana, my dear sister. Karibu. Let me know if you can hear me, Rugi. Just type on the comment section and tell me if I'm loud and clear. Let me know if I'm loud and clear, please, so that I can know. Let me know. Oh, thank you, Favored. Thank you, Favored. Yeah, I wanted to know if I'm loud and clear because I had to exit the other one. So, Caro. Oh, perfect. Thank you, MD. Thank you, MD. Thank you so much. I hope now they will join me. So I wanted your thoughts. Any FUPISHIANS here? If you guys have watched the interview, what you think about yesterday's big interview that we have been waiting for? We have been anticipating. You know, it's always good to hear two sides of the story. We have always had Mom Virginia's side of the story. So we wanted to hear Bwana KAMOTHO's side of the story. Yeah, and it is always good to judge from both sides because you need to hear once what the other person has to say as well. Yeah. Thank you, guys. So let me know on the comment section what you guys think of the interview, the big interview that happened yesterday. It was a big interview that everyone, all the FUPISHIANS were waiting for. And I know you guys we were all there, all the FUPISHIANS, all Mom Virginia's supporters, we were there just to hear the other side of the story. Yeah, it's always good when you hear the other side of the story because you don't know, you are not there, you're just hearing this side. So it's good, and it's good that I commend Bwana KAMOTHO for opening up. You know, healing starts with once you open up, because it is very rare to hear a man open up. It is very difficult for men usually to open up and talk about, you know, such sensitive issues. So I commend him because you start healing once you start opening up. You know, men are taught to be quiet, don't talk. You're the head of the house, don't talk. Yeah, but inside there it is in them. Yeah.
Hello?
Karibu. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me loud and clear now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect. So today I wanted us to discuss yesterday's big interview that happened with Betty Bayo. Thank you, Betty Bayo, for, if you guys haven't watched the interview, it is on Betty Bayo's channel. Go there, subscribe, and watch the interview. Yeah, so that I know most of the people have watched it. You know, it was a big interview because I was saying it's always good to hear both sides of the story so that you know, so that you know the other side, the other party, what are they saying? And I commend Bwana Kamotho for coming out. Thank you so much. It is very hard to see a man coming out. You know, men are usually taught to be quiet. You're not supposed to talk. Be quiet. Nyamaza. You know, and at the end of the day, it's eating, you know, in his heart. He feels, you know, kuna kitu inamkula, you know, he's not comfortable. So it's good to open up and start healing. Once you open up your heart, you start to heal, which is very good. Because a problem, yeah, a problem shared is a problem half solved. I always say that. Yeah, yeah. So welcome, my dear. So what do you think? Did you watch yesterday's big interview of
I
from
did.
Oh, you did. Okay, tell
I
us
did
your
watch.
view.
For me, according to my views, what I can say is this.
Uh-huh.
There is a few things that I could point out a little, and I
Yes.
would think that Kamotho is also lying in a way.
Yeah.
But you know, even if you see him coming out to talk about it, he's still like ashamed because you know Virginia was built. People contributed money and
Yeah.
built her a home for her. So even
Yes.
Kamotho coming out as well, he's guilty in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Not we
Mm-hmm.
cannot say 100% perfectly as in he's guilty. We can say maybe 80% he's guilty
Yes.
and feeling sorry
Yeah.
about all what he did to Virginia.
Yeah.
Betrayal, because that was a betrayal. You
Yeah.
can never betray your wife, and now starting telling people that you used to put up business for her, and she would drop ati zinaanguka, you know.
Yeah.
It is not good. You don't put the blame so much on your wife all the time, you know. Sometimes it's good to own up for your mistake.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, my take was first how it started. You know, I think I wish it was more professional, because I feel like so many questions were not answered. So many
Exactly.
questions, there was
Exactly.
something missing. I felt like there
A
was
lot.
something missing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
I wish someone like maybe Lynn Gugi would have been the one, you know, to take that
Interviewing.
interview. You know, someone
Yeah.
more professional, kind of,
Mm-hmm.
because I felt like it was not all said. Something was
Yeah.
missing. Hi, Nimoras. Karibu, secretary. I see FUPISHIANS are here. Karibu. Welcome, Nimoras. Nimoras is our secretary huko kwa Mam Virginia. Welcome.
Wow.
Welcome. Yeah.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, Nimoras, secretary. And subscribe to Nimoras. She's our secretary at Mam Virginia, and she has a YouTube channel as well. So subscribe to Nimoras so that you know more about Qatar and everything,
Mm-hmm.
know how to go there. So Nimoras, we are discussing about the interview. We are saying we feel like something was missing. So many questions were not answered. So yeah, tell us what you think, guys. Hi, Bell Creation. Karibu sana. Thank you. Karibu sana, Bell Creations. We have Violet. Welcome, welcome. Karibu sana, guys. We are talking about the interview yesterday, yeah? So for me, I feel like so many things were not tackled, so many questions were not asked, you know? I wish, you know, but it's good. First of all, I commend Bwana Kamotho for coming out. At least, you know, he has started healing now. Once you speak out, because it's very hard for a man to come out. So big up to Kamotho for coming out. But we still feel like there were so many things missing. Yeah. The problem started when Virginia said akona mtu. Oh, my opinion was he wanted to tarnish her name, so no man will take her. Yeah. And then I felt so sad, I've never had, once you have had your wife for 20 years, you have had kids, you know. This was so sad to hear a man tarnish your wife like that. It is very, very bad. Other men should learn from this. Like, once you've been with someone, you at one time you are in love. That's why you had all these kids together. So stop, dragging your wife in the mud. That is a very bad thing, because your kids will grow up and will be like, this is not right. Dad, you did not do right. You don't drag someone's name in the mud like that, and talking things that are not really making sense. You're just supposed to be talking about positive things. Yeah. Nimoras is saying, this was just for publicity. Nothing was said. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what I was saying. I also felt like something was missing. Yes. A lot was not asked. Like, how come someone like Tabi has two husbands, and then saying that Tabitha is a good wife? So I was asking myself, if Tabitha is a good wife, does it mean Boro doesn't like good wives? You're giving your own wife away. It doesn't make sense. It didn't make sense at all. It did not make sense. Yeah, I could make sense. Yeah. Let me see. Sorry, I missed. Norman will take her. I think, yeah, this was all about jealousy, because I think he had, now that Mom Virginia has moved on and now she's trying to rebuild her own life, Now he seemed like he seemed very bitter, a very bitter narcissist kind of person. The kind of talks. Sometimes it's good to guard our mouths, The kind of talks he was talking were very unfortunate. It was very sad. Yeah, it was very sad, very embarrassing. And then the way he was talking, I felt like the way he was talking and the way and his body language, they were not coordinating. You are telling so many lies. And I believe kids never lie. Kids, we have watched them, tell their experiences in that house. Does it mean they were lying? Does it mean the mother-in-law was lying as well? Yeah. Virginia's mother-in-law was not lying, because she came into the house and found Virginia locked in a room. Yeah. Oh, MD anasema mambo ya Kamotho ni null and void. Yeah, it did make sense at all. For me, it made zero sense. And it is very, very unfortunate, dragging the woman who has bore you children, 1, 2, 12 children, it is, yeah, very sad. So Navimam is saying it was just for views. Yeah, actually it was just for views, because nothing was said. Nothing apart from embarrassing things that did not make sense at all. Those are not things you say to someone you are with for 20 years. Men usually it is very hard for a man to come out and start talking such kind of talks in front of public. This is the first time in my whole life I've had a man talk like that in public. It was very shameful. You could hear some things, unafunga too much, or you are like, are you serious? Are you really serious? What are you saying? This is the mother of your babies. Yeah. Yeah, Navimama anasema is a very bitter man. You could see that he was very bitter. because he hana control anymore. I'm thinking that was the issue.
The reason
Because
as to why, do you know the reason as to why he's bitter? The bitterness comes because he expected Virginia to fall down.
Yes.
He didn't expect Virginia to succeed in any way. How is God working? He's working wonders in Virginia. He's working wonders even in churches. Like you had even Deliverance Church took Virginia in with the children. They paid rent for Virginia. He did not expect that. He expected her to fall down, you know. They did not. There's no way an enemy to succeed. You see, like the part he's saying that he cooked egg. She cooked egg for him, and then she threw it in the dustbin.
Yes.
Seriously, it's like he wants to blackmail Virginia, like she wanted to poison him. You know, how can 12 children want to poison you and continue to give birth to your children? You know, she cannot do such a thing. And mother is not happy at all. Especially, I don't know if
your network, my dear. Your network. Ebu enda karibu na Wi-Fi, my dear.
For her.
Your network unakatika katika. Hi, unakatika katika. Your network, my dear. Your network. Let me read. Hello, I can hear you now.
My network, I think
inakatika katika, my dear. So let me read some of the comments, yeah? Let me read some of the comments. Let me read some of the comments. So someone says, sorry, I missed. No man will take her. That one I read. Apo alijiaibisha bure. That's true, Nimuras. That was oh, so embarrassing, so embarrassing. And you can imagine you're saying that in public. Don't forget that there is one thing the internet never does. The internet will never ever forget. There's one thing internet never forgets. So even after kids wame grow up, they'll end up finding these videos here. Yeah. Mambo ya Kamotho ni null and void. MD anasema mambo ya Kamotho ni null and void. Na Vimam anasema it was just for views. Yeah. He was a very bitter man. Yes, you could tell he was very bitter, because those are not the kind of talks you talk about someone you've been with for the last 20 years. Supposedly you were in love at one time and you bore 12 kids together. You know, 12 kids is not a joke. It's not a joke. Yeah, it's not a joke. And then they expected people to walk away from Virginia, but it ended up funny on our side. Yes, that is true. That is true. Welcome, Caro. Karibu, Caro.
Thank you.
Karibu. Leo tunaongea, we are talking about the interview that was done by Betty. I don't know if you watched it. Yeah.
I never watched it.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, yeah, that's what we are discussing, you know. Let me read. Somebody is saying, Nimuras is saying, then they expected people to walk away from Virginia, but it ended up funny on our side. Yes. In fact, all support now is 100%. You know, even those who are doubting, now even those who are doubting to help Mom Virginia, now they have cleared their minds. You know, he cleared their minds now. He cleared their minds, because if this is the kind of person who is supposed to be leading a family, talking like this. It is very embarrassing. It shows, it is very, very, very shameful. Even those people who are hesitant, they were hesitating to help, now they will help, because now they have realized that this person is a difficult kind of person. He's a narcissist, he's very bitter, he's very sour. As much as you are not together with your wife, or you are not understanding each other, your marriage has ended, the kids have nothing to do with that. The kids, that is none of those kids' business. You're supposed to continue fathering your kids as usual, continue providing, because those kids need you, and they need you when they are young. They don't need you when after 18. That's it, they are done. They won't need you. Yeah. So it is very sad. And then let me read another comment. Nilipitwa, but I will search for this story. Yeah, go to Favored Rugi M. It is in Betty Bio's channel. Go to Betty, courtesy of Betty Bio. That's where the interview is. Yeah. That guy is narcissist. How comes the whole man is talking about food? The whole contract. Yeah, that is true. It doesn't make sense. He's supposedly very rich, and you are discussing about food issues. Something was missing with that interview. It did not make sense at all. I wish it would have been done by a more professional person like Lynn Gugi, because I felt so many questions were not answered. Like, how come Tabitha akona mabwana wawili? Where is Mboro in all this? We always want to hear, where is Mboro in all this? How do you hand over your wife and 5 kids to another man? It doesn't add up. Carol, what do you think?
Yeah, that does not bring sense.
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. What do you think about the whole story?
That one does not bring sense, but I never watched the story. I will have to go and revisit the story again. Then maybe I will comment in the comment section. Hello?
Yeah, because it did not add up. It does not add up. He was talking total lies, because you could see the way he's speaking and the body language are not coordinating. His own mother came to the house and found Virginia locked up. And then you said, how do I lock someone in this big house?
Yeah.
Yet the mother went there and told Lynn, I went there and found Mom Virginia locked in a room. So does it mean your own mother is a liar? It's like you're calling your own mother a liar. Yeah? Yeah. So she welcome. Welcome. Sheiks. Okay, so let me read some of the comments. It says, Kamotho thought maybe Virginia will die of hunger, but Olewake, she's fine and blessed by God and people. Hello, someone?
Yes.
Oh, can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So GV Extreme is saying Kamotho thought maybe Virginia will die of hunger, but Olewake, she's been blessed by God and people. That is true. That is very true. And then MD anasema kidogo kidogo mtasikia Kamotho anataka kurudiana na our mom. Na vile mom amejijenga mwenyewe and is a strong mama. That is very true. You know, sometimes what I was thinking,
Yeah.
some of this bitterness is coming from lack of control. You know, when you are not able to control someone, you know, men sometimes, especially in our culture, when they see a lady is prospering, now they have no say there. You know, they have no say. They are not able to control them physically, financially. They are not able to control them. That is where I was feeling like the bitterness is coming from. He can imagine now Virginia has money, she's doing okay, and then now she cannot control any of that. I was feeling like it was kind of, you know, jealousy, and you know, there was something that was very, very strong, and it is very unfortunate because this is the mother of your kids, yeah. Kama vile MD anasema kidogo kidogo mtasikia Kamotho anataka kurudiana na our mom, na vile mom amejijenga mwenyewe and is a strong mama. That is very true, because even all this wealth, it is so funny, they accumulated all this wealth siku ile mom walikuwa na Kamotho. That is when they had all this wealth, and now all of a sudden they are, I don't know, selling their car, selling this, selling that. You know, sometimes you can marry a woman who is there to as a strong pillar. Yeah, some ladies come into a man's life to build you up. Yeah. So
exactly. Now, can I also, where bitterness is also coming?
yes, welcome.
Loud and clear.
Can you go a bit near to the Wi-Fi? It is cutting, kind of.
Can I tell you also the bitterness where it's coming from?
Yes.
By Kamotho, the bitterness
Yes.
is because also, you see, once Virginia left Kamotho,
yes,
his things were standstill. If you can remember very well, Virginia said after she left,
yes,
things started crumbling down. So he was pulling back behind. You know, okay, let me give you this point. Do you know do you hear people saying this quote? The success of a man so Virginia. And that her mom now started seeing that the star that she was shining in. You know, unasikianga watu wakisema, I don't know if this saying it's translated in English, I think you can do it better. Nyota yangu yarekio kuonwo. Someone feels bitter about it and can grab it. So Kamotho tried grabbing Virginia's nyota, you know, the star, but he could not grab it. You see, Virginia still is succeeding even more. He has never paid for Virginia a flight. Virginia has been into the States. Have you seen her story? I don't know if you guys follow her stories.
No, not the States. Alienda Mombasa. It was in Mombasa. Alikuwa Mombasa.
Flight to Mombasa.
Yeah.
Na alienda kama alimwafundisha kumlipia ndege with the children. No. And then anaona the daughter also is also succeeding. Now the children, the brainwash that Kamotho had done, aki-expect huyo mwanamke ata, you know, there's sometimes a man can grab the children, it hurts the most. So that Virginia loves children, and she was even giving back to the children, knowing that she can take care of, and he was trying to dunge where it hurts most, the center heart, by grabbing the children to his side. But who is God? Everything changed. Everything changed, and Virginia now has the children. Now the children, it's an eye-opening. Kamotho still has bitterness because he expected Virginia to come back begging and looking like a chokora out there. But look at her. I don't know if you've seen the picture of Virginia previously, the before and after photo.
Yes.
Look at her now. She is shining. She is glowing. She is glowing.
Yes.
She is successful. She's even having her own plot. the daughter is also successful. You know, when they're coming close to the mother, they're succeeding. Look at this. Remember when the daughter was on the side of the father, she even got pregnant. Can you remember that? She got pregnant with the father. But now she's living with the mother. She's successful. She has her own channel. She's singing. She's a star.
Yes.
You know?
The whole
But
family.
now Kamotho is feeling... Exactly. So Kamotho is feeling full of bitterness.
I know.
Like I've seen one person commenting about a narcissist. A full man talking about food. Seriously. How can someone talk about food and you're a man? Do men really consider food? If you cook for them ugali and sukuma, they are good to go. If you see a man talking about food, that's like a woman. Because men are strong. They don't talk about things from the kitchen. You know?
Yeah.
So Kamotho is bitter, full of bitterness. Because he expected that that Virginia would do what? Will come clawing back and she will look like a chokora and she will disappear. Yani atakuwa nothing. Okay, he's also like and she has to go to the clinic, she has to go to the market. He was saying what else? But Kamotho's mother, real mother, said that what? It's unfortunate she went there and saw that she was being locked in. You want to tell me the mother was lying?
That's what I was asking.
The mother can never lie. So Kamotho is full of bitterness.
That's what I was asking as well. It means Kamotho's own mother is a liar. It's like you're calling your own mom a liar, you know? Because the mom was talking to Lynn and she confirmed that she went to the house and saw where Virginia was being locked up. So it means your own mom is a liar. See, I don't think so. I don't think so. A lot was missing. A lot was not said. A lot was not asked, you know. It was not professional. You know, I would have loved, you know, someone who would have, you know, interviewed in a better way. Yeah.
Okay, let's not say that Betty Bio did a bad story. She did a good story. Kudos for her and trying to find out for us the whole truth from the other side, because actually she's one of the interviewee who has done it and who has made it that Kamotho has opened the door for. So Betty Bio, congrats for that. But I think next time you can go back and ask better questions for us, the audience, to get more stories. Like you've said, we wish that Lynn Ngugi can also go. She's one of us, you know. We have to congratulate even Betty Bio for doing a good story. And I think Kamotho needs to be interviewed by a fellow man. You see, like there's this guy called the KDM. I don't know. Jeremy Demario. Thank you. Because he's a man. And you know, men think alike, yeah?
Yeah.
So for me, I would advise for...
Yes,
exactly.
Man to man talk.
Thank you. And then I've seen also in the comment that there's someone who has said they can't understand the mother tongue.
Oh,
yeah.
It was in
I think... I think we need to do it, to redo it again for other audience to also understand in Swahili and English better.
Yes, because not everyone is a Kikuyu. Not everyone is a Kikuyu. We are all mixed up. That's true. But they can put the CC, the captioning. You can go to CC and then it will be translating as they talk. It will be writing for you what they have said, just in case you don't understand, you know, Kikuyu. Not everyone is a Kikuyu. I understand that. That one, not everyone is a Kikuyu.
Mm.
Yeah. So let me read some of the comments here. Very, very true. Kamotho is very bitter because Virginia is not suffering the way he wanted wakiwa na Tabitha. Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah,
true because I saw him
exactly.
saying ati anaenda pale kwa mtandao kuomba pesa. You know, in the first place, this money she's asking for, it's for your kids, man. It's for
Exactly.
your
And you're
kids,
not handling.
aulizi pesa ndio akule. Virginia angekuwa
Exactly.
peke yake, she can't ask for money.
Ask for
Hata
money. Yeah. She can even continue selling uji like she used to.
atajihangia.
And this
Yeah.
woman, mind you, can you look at her story? That shows that this woman is a woman who is a Proverbs 31 woman. She considered herself pure and also established even a business.
Yeah.
Because she can do it, because she did sell uji after Kamotho threw her out.
Yes.
So this shows that she's not a lazy woman. She's not a lazy woman at all. She's hardworking. She even teaches the children to hustle.
Yes.
Remember the daughter, they were selling bajia?
Yes.
They were selling bajia and chips and selling uji around Zimmerman.
Yeah.
So this is a woman who is and she's a wife material and she's a parent. So Kamotho is not even happy about the story her success. And her success. You can never bring someone down. You can try for a season. It's always for a season. So it was a season for her to feel bitter and to think that all is crumbling down. But God was pointing her up like like a shining star. You see the way you can was it who was in the Bible who was told that he will be having so many children? I can't remember. So that's how well, yeah, like Abraham.
Your children will be as many as the stars.
Exactly. So the children, they were many as the stars. That is number one. Then there's other person as well who was blessed. It was Job. Lost everything.
Yes.
Virginia lost the husband and everything they struggled with the husband.
I know.
But what? Then afterwards, she was what? She was blessed double.
Yes, for your trouble.
Double. Look at the house that Kamotho is being interviewed in by Betty Bayo.
Yes.
It's not a big house like the one people are building for her.
Yes.
So
yes. I know he's bitter. Yeah, he was talking out of bitterness.
Exactly.
He was talking out of bitterness that, it is very sad. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is very sad. And then it was very embarrassing to hear a man talks, some very funny talks, things you cannot talk about your wife. This is someone you've been with for 20 years. This is someone you've had 12 kids together. There are things men usually will not talk. Some talks that he was talking there, it's even embarrassing to repeat them. You can't even repeat them. They are so embarrassing.
I can't even read them.
Yeah, those are not things to say about the mother of your children. The mother of your children is someone you hold high because this is someone who bore you every child 9 months, 12 times. Can you believe that? And then you go on straight onto camera and start saying, oh, she's like this. Even the one who will take her, she's like, you just know she's like this. Oh my God, it is sad.
And can you even hear him talking, saying that the one who will take her, her? Because so that shows that he was always jealous. I don't know if you guys have also seen the figure. Oh, mama, she has a beautiful body. She has a gorgeous body. So Kamotho closing her in, he was even afraid that maybe a man might see her and take her. And that's why he's even bitter still, that she's still beautiful. She's even more beautiful than... So he's still bitter. He is still bitter because she's successful. She's beautiful. Oh my God. She's all that a man would want, She's hardworking. She has bore 12 kids and still outstanding. Like some people like us, we have, like me. Hey, I have Matthias here. You see those side handles. that you can't even handle. And look at her. She has 12 children, but her
Yes.
body is still like a young girl, like a 30-year-old girl. So Kamotho would still be bitter. Tabitha is not a person that he can walk around with and bragging with. Look at Virginia. She's a star. Kudos to
Yes.
her. Kudos to
Yeah.
Virginia. She is going far. May God
Very
continue
far.
blessing her.
And her kids
Exactly.
as well. And her kids. You can
Yeah,
see
and the
that
kids.
there is a shining star somewhere. Her kids as well. They are doing very well. They are singing. They are, they have their own channels. They are doing very well. They are doing very, very
Yeah.
well. So, and the thing I love about mom is like, for Kamotho went out there to publicly shame the mother of your kids.
Shame her.
Virginia usually, because I attend almost
Withhold
daily,
her tongue.
and I usually go on her channel. Even a single day, I've never had her tarnish, the husband or say bad
The
things about
husband.
the husband. I've never had. That is how mature she is. That shows a sense of
and shows that she was loyal. Yeah.
yes.
Shows that she was loyal, genuine, and loving. She never had eyes for any other person apart from Kamotho. But Kamotho never believed that. Him and his behaviors are the ones that are bringing him down.
Yes.
But
yes.
he doesn't want to accept that.
And then, Mom Virginia always tells her kids, can you always, when you meet your daddy, always know that this is your dad. No one else in this world will ever fit those shoes. So when you see him like maybe passing by, just say, hi, daddy, how are you? How are you doing? Encouraging the kids to always know that your dad is Kamotho, So it is such a shame that Kamotho is trying to put Zoita away from the mom. It is such a shame. It is such a shame that Kamotho is not doing the same thing. You're supposed to tell Zoita, okay, that is your mom, and you'll never have any other mom in this world. So when you see your mom, make sure you go there, say hi, go say hi to your siblings as well. Know how they are doing, co-parenting. It's called co-parenting. Because it doesn't matter because we fought, so the kids are also supposed to be fighting with us in our marriage. No. The most mature way is tell your kids, okay, go to tell Zoita, go to your mom, say hi, go say hi to your siblings, know how they are doing, let them know how you are doing, and then the kids as well. Mom Virginia always tells them, when you meet your dad, make sure you say hi, make sure you know how he's doing, like that, tell him how you are doing, like that. But for him, it's like he doesn't want any kind of co-parenting. He doesn't want, it is
he's full of bitterness.
Yes, that is very shameful. Yeah. So Miss Anne is saying,
actually, I feel so sad for him. For him. He's bringing the Kenyan men and the men as well down because he's letting them down, because real men never talk about their wives. Actually, the people who talk and who should be bitter are women. We are bitter.
We are always
call of bitter. We are exactly. But for a man being like that,
yes. Actually, it is the first time in my life to see a man, dragging, someone you've had 12 kids with in the mud like that. I've never in my whole life had something like that. It was my first time. Yeah. Men usually will not talk much. They will only say, oh, tulikosana, that's it. They will not talk.
They'll never give details.
Embarrassing talks that we can't even repeat them. They are so shameful. We can't even repeat.
Very, very,
they are
very.
So,
I
so
can't even mention them. Yeah. I think he should go to the men conference, the real men conference, and talk to men, real men.
Yes.
For now,
Yes.
we don't have much to say about him, but he needs an interview with a man as well, so that we can hear. If there's a man there listening and you have a view, you can also tell us. We hear.
Yeah, Sally Klaus is here. Let us hear from Sally. Hi, Sally.
Hi,
What
Sally.
happened? I cannot see you guys. Okay. Hebu Ashelita, what happened?
We
Welcome,
are in the dark.
welcome to the new world. Welcome.
What happened? You know, like, I think I'll call you tomorrow and explain it. Kilam is doing this thing without only music. I don't know. I think I'm so bad. Yeah. Anyway, you have a nice
No
topic.
worries.
You have a nice topic.
Thank you. Thank you.
So
Yeah.
we are talking of Kamotho.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
We're talking about the interview yesterday, the big interview.
Interview.
That's so mannerless, man. Let me. I think nobody's seen me.
I know.
And that's why we are
I
doing
can
it
say,
in the dark.
as a father of 12 kids,
Yeah.
or not even 12 because he has even somewhere he said or whatever. I mean, that
5.
was so low from him, because I
Yeah.
believe when you're married, even if you leave your partner, you're not supposed to talk bad
Bitter.
about that. I want to say another word, but let me not say it. So that was
Yeah.
so bad. Yani vile alimweka chini manze, guys.
I
So
know it was.
Yes.
Timodo Matu, I don't know what he's trying to get or to get back at her. Anataka watu wamchukie ama ni aje, I don't know. But
Yeah.
that was a very, we didn't need such a
Mature.
debate by the way. Yeah. Anajaribu yani kumweka chini, but I think for FUPISHIANS, we love Virginia. We know
Yeah.
her too.
Yeah.
We've been
Yeah.
working with her from the time she was fighting with the kids. So hata
Yeah.
mchafulie jina huko nobody will
And power.
I
exactly.
know.
Nobody gonna power. So that
I
was
know.
so
Mm-hmm.
bad. Anacheka hapo akimuitaga nyakanga digitaga
Imagine.
like serious.
Imagine
Lakini mtu wa
how.
bangi nilikuwa kwa bangi
Exactly.
mpaka
It
nimetoa
was so
kachumvi.
shameful. It was it was so shame. It was the first time to hear a man talk like that. Men usually never talk
Exactly.
those deep kind of things.
Exactly.
Men are usually intelligent.
Yeah.
Men are like, it was my
Mm-hmm.
first time in my whole life to hear a man talk like that. I've never had, never. I've never had a man talk like that. I was so shocked. Those stories you hear and then you hold your head like this, or you are holding your face. You are like, what? What are you saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was so embarrassing. That's not how
Yeah.
you talk about someone who has had 12 kids from you. Having 12 kids, 9 months
Mm.
each,
At
9 months
he didn't
each.
even
Imagine.
Imagine.
he didn't want to
Mm.
have he didn't want to have the
The
first
other kids,
12
apart
kids.
from 4,
Yani
yeah.
anafanya kazi lakini watu wakikuja, like seriously, you don't want the kids, so
And you're a contractor, architect, a whole seriously?
not
I don't know
hivyo.
if the
Unasikia
title
anasema
is
hataki watoto wengi, sio kama mlisikia your point. He didn't want 12 kids, he wanted like 4 of them.
okay.
But then
And
si fast basi.
why go pick another woman who has 5 kids? That's the question.
Amepitisha.
That's the
By the
question.
way, by
You
the
are
way,
picking another woman who has 5 more kids plus you, 12 kids. That makes sense. Like,
anajiuza
duh.
nayo mdomo yake. Mara
Exactly.
anawachukia,
Exactly.
anawaita malaya, mara I'm the father, I love my kids, they can come for the blessing. Like,
He's
shut up,
confused. I
Kamotho.
think he should go. Anafaa aende akaone counselor. A serious counselor. Because the way he's talking, at the end of it all, you'll see him atakuwa
Chico
crawling
Blessed,
down.
how are you, my dear? Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, that's so bad. That's so
Mm.
I think hiyo sio kitu yenye mtu mwenye ako mature ni mzee anaitwa Guka, you should go and
Imagine.
you just laugh in there and unatukana unacheka. Na huyu muibaji wetu sasa kumtaja jina, sasa kupewa hiyo jina inaitwa copyright claim mama this strike. Huyu na yeye ni nini? I don't know kama ni fame anataka ikuwe mob kuliko yenye yako ama anataka I really can't judge her. Sijui what was
We'll come back to that later. There's a mission. We'll come back to discuss about her later. But for me, I don't know if you've heard her story, but that one we can do it. Sorry, for another day. I still have interesting story about her. We still need to discuss also about her.
Cynthia, who is that?
It's another lady. She's called
Cynthia, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here 100%.
She's called who? Do I follow her? Do I she's
no, she's not a YouTuber. She's not a YouTuber.
No, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just
kumefichwa hivyo. Hebu tupatane huko kwa tent basi. Yeah. Hata kama ni kutafuta fame na tunataka tukue ni si tunaangushana wenyewe kwa wenyewe.
Exactly.
You know, women, we are enemies of ourselves. You know, women, we are enemies of ourselves. Women, this wanawake huwa tuna nini, we are enemies of ourselves. We need to start loving each other. Loving each other, protecting each other.
Thank you, and we can go far.
Yeah, so that you can...
Nilikasirika nikanunua sengenge nikamtumia sengenge. Aki I sent her something. Nifundishe ni jana ama ni ya juzi. Nilikasirika nikatuma. Like seriously, this guy is trying to trash her. So me tuko pamoja na yeye kabisa. Hatumwachili. Nimenunua sijui ni sengenge ama ni mchanga nilinunua ama inaitwa kwa ajili ya kupika pasta. I don't know. But
simiti.
Mazee wheel. Simiti hata ndanunulia mazee wheel. Because anauza mawili.
Yeah, anauzanga
wheel. We are supporting her, hatumwachili being a mom. Alafu huyu kijana unajua hata hajaenda high school hata akisema ati nimefanya what is computer like sir acha tu kai niko kwa internet acha tu jamani.
Iko sawa lakini kuna tutu tutafinya because ebu angalieni watoto wakiwa side of the father they are not succeeding. Like the boy alikuwa anaekelewa anafanya nini, anauza drugs, anavuta sigara, sijui nini, ati anauzia watoto wengine bangi, mara mtoto ametupwa jela. You see, he could pull behind, anajaribu pull people behind. It's like the devil trying to pull you behind, pull even the children back. You know, he's really bitter about even Virginia and her success, of which hawezi toboa.
Akona hatred. Ati kuuzana ati like for example Lucia Olewe, she cannot be there where Virginia is. What kind of that is the
exactly.
Is that?
I know.
Exactly.
Okay, let me not use Kikuyu, but if you have kids together, by the I love Germany. Hapa when people they are separated, actually I love the divorces from here. No matter what that child stays in the middle. Hata mkidivorce, huo mtoto wako middle. On weekends, I don't like divorce. Everybody wants to marry that is working and functioning. But if it's not working, you cannot stay in a mess like here.
In a toxic
model. But here, the kid, either you share 50-50, ama 80-30, ama 80-20, ama 70-30 custody. Na huo mtoto anakuwa na both parents. Kama tuko na holidays ama next week, huo mtoto anaenda kwa mama yake ama kwa baba yake kulingana na mwenye akona custody unaita waje custody. Mtoto analewa na wazazi wote wawili, either you like it or not, you have to function. Afadhali unakuja unachukua mtoto wako hapo unaenda unamdrop, but they have to work. Majority they even become friends even after divorce. So seeing this kind of things in Africa, I can say this, tumetoka huko bana. Tumetoka huko unaenda kutani vijambo. Mwenye mkubwa 12 kids. Karibu unasikia karibu alikuwa aende msema ati sasa huyu ukimwangalia mezaa ni mpaka anataka kumharibia market on top of that.
Hiyo ilikuwa kumharibia market for sure 100%. Hiyo ilikuwa kumdrag in the mud, because zile words alikuwa naongea hata ni words huwezi zirepeat. You can't repeat those words. Those were hate, yani words full of hate, full of bitterness, full of malicious, you know. That was wrong. That was wrong. This is someone who has had, you know, 12 kids of viewers, each kid 9 months, 9 months, 9 months. Can you imagine 12 times? Alafu mtu amebeba kila mtoto 9 months. You know, huyo ni someone you should hold high. You know, huyu ni mwanamke you should respect. Yani hata ukitaka kuongea vitu, kuna vitu huwezi ongea zake. You know? This is yes. It's a high time we learned as African people how to co-parent. This kind of childishness is not necessary. Yeah, it's a high time as Africans we woke up and learned how to co-parent. Hii kutanish the other person. Alafu don't forget Sally, unajua the internet never forgets. Unajua watoto watakuja kuona hii clip. Unajua watakuja kuona hii.
Si they are watching. Okay, wao wadogo sasa akina Angel Maria sasa.
Watakuja kukuta hizi clip.
Yeah, and the internet never forgets. Remember this. The internet never forgets, and it will. You see, like the story we are doing now. They'll even listen to it as well, and so many Kenyans will also listen to it. Come 20 years or 50 years down the line, it will still be there.
Nilianza ilikuwa 9,000, sijui nikimalizia ilikuwa 20k. People are watching it. I think that she knew she wanted that. Unajua? Alafu wote tu, I hope tuko na viewers hapo. Kama uko na, you are in a relationship, you are dating a girl, you are dating a woman, you are married, hata kama mko married 2 years or 5 years or 10 years, mkiachana, wacha kwenda he was not good in bed, je alikuwa na kaji ama she was not ni mchafu. Guys, let mature up. Mtu akiachana achika, go in peace. Kwa sababu there is nowhere is written in the Bible. There is no way it is written in the Bible if it's not functioning you have to stay together until you die. Me vile mimi napenda kuwa happy. Me, I love being happy. My hubby is my best friend. And I cannot imagine him not being my friend katika date ni unakuja watoto wako aje. Hapana, mimi nitasonga. You have to be a friend of your husband or your wife. You have to be friends before you become parents. Otherwise it won't function. And after that then you have to also respect about those kids, kwa sababu watoto watakuwa na watawaona they are following, they are watching you guys. So ukitana
you are the role model.
Nimeona Kenya hizo video zinakuja hizo wanafanya ma reality hii ya cheat hii ya kucheat. Mtu anaacha ametukana bwana achali yake manzi yake akiacha kwa mara kwaje. Kwanza hii ya body shaming haijie mwazani.
That one is terrible. It's a terrible one. It's a terrible one. Exactly.
Kuna vitu hazitokangi kwa kichwa ya
mdomo.
Karibu maisha ya mzee. Why should you do that? I'm not saying that I'm holier than thou. I can't behave you holier than thou. Lakini
we are not.
Kama vile unataka kufanyiwa. Do to others and to what to be done. I think that anyway. Sasa Aki, I need to waona. So demo anajiita shish.
Shish. Atakuja kwa channel ya labda akuje ya comment huko sasa. Not Aneshi comes and she.
Unisubscribe my dear shish.
Sawa, unajiita nani? I'll subscribe.
Sally Klaus World.
Sally Klaus. Okay, I will. Nitakuja huko.
Uko wapi kwa Kenya? Uko majuu. Because I'm interviewing a lot of you kwa majuu.
Relax, we'll talk about it later. Story for another day.
We're gonna get your black. I think we're Oh my God. Okay, thank you guys.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for joining us. Thank you.
Okay, my dear. Kwaheri.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Nizinalisha katoi sawa.
Okay, bye.
Okay, guys, subscribe kwa Sally Klaus World. Klaus World. Okay. So kuna mtu anasema hi guys, also I wish someone can interview Mboro. Yeah, by the way, we need Mboro interview. Tujue huku aliachilia bibi yake na watoto wake.
Bibi yake na akampeana na certificate.
Ni akapeana. How is that? How that has never made sense. You know, yeah, we need someone to interview Mboro. Mboro, if you are Mboro, if you are listening, come hapa kwa live. Mboro. We need someone to interview Mboro. Ndio tujue. He's such a special kind of man. Imagine a man anapeana
unique man.
Na certificate. Yes.
Na anapeana certificate.
Anasign. Imagine. I've never heard. It is the first time in Kenya kusikia a man anapeana nini bibi yake. Anapeana mpaka na nini na certificate. Chukua nimekupe. It is the first time in history. And I also want to hear, you know, Tabitha's story. I wish she can be interviewed as well. Yeah? Hello, Caro.
Hi.
Sema.
Poa, nimewasikiza tu.
Oh. Someone is saying he was brainwashed.
Mambo ingine mpaka unaanza shangaa ni nini.
I know it is a mystery. It is.
Yeah, even that brainwashing, it's there, it's real.
Yeah. It is very, very sad. It is very shameful for a man to just stand there and shame the mother of your children. It is very bad. Instead of thinking of how mutalea watoto vizuri, how you will co-parent, vile mutafanya co-parent.
It is very bad, but do you know there's a Kikuyu saying which says,
Yes.
Maybe that he is going to maybe to fall on a stone.
Yes, that's true.
Only to find that she has fallen on a mattress.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Mahali inarushwa sio hapo inaangukia.
Unaweza fikiria inaangukia mawe ukute hata ni bouncing mattress inamrusha juu anakuwa.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yeah. When are you coming live again tomorrow?
Yeah, I will be coming live again tomorrow.
Oh, with a new topic?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so these are the things we need to teach our African men. You know, co-parenting doesn't have to be so harsh. We can co-parent in a very peaceful way.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be so harsh. You know, these kids, they still need you. Kwanza, especially if they are still young, they need that father figure. You know, a father is very important in a child's life.
Yeah.
I just wish he could understand that.
Yes, those children, you will need those children in later days.
And the children need him now. You know, you have to plan your now. You cannot wait for the children to be 18 so that you start. You know, they are already grown up. They are looking for husbands. That time they don't need you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to invest in the children's lives now.
Yeah.
It is sad, but we hope other people are learning from this, and you know, people will not make separation so messy. and so involving with the kids, dragging each other in the mud, because it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because when you met at one time, you are in love, and that's why you had 12 kids together. You did not make
Yeah.
12 kids when you are fighting. You are not fighting. Those kids were conceived in a place where there was love. So you can't throw that away and start, dragging the other person in the mud, saying this person is like this. Even if you see them, they are like this. They do this. They eat like this. Yeah, things that don't even make sense. It is very shameful. It is very, very shameful.
Bitterness. It is
Yeah,
bitterness.
yeah, you are right. Because some men, once they see a woman succeeding, then they start, because they don't have any control, they start feeling like they are jealous or something. Yeah, so those are some of the points that we got from this interview. We need to make co-parenting more conducive for the kids' sake. We need to come together, and it doesn't matter what happened between mom and dad. The kids don't have to suffer because we are fighting, we are doing this, I don't like you, I don't like the way you are like this, you are like that. Let's learn to co-parent. Kama hii co-parenting hii lifestyle ya wazungu, kind of, they are very cordial when it comes to raising up the kids. They make sure you have the kids on this day, you have the kids on this day. We are not talking bad about each other in front of the kids. Let kids grow up, because kids will never forget what you do today. They will keep it because their memories are still fresh and young. So you have to be very careful what you're planting in your kids' life. Yeah, you have to be very, very careful what you are planting. Let me read some of the comments here. Someone is saying, I totally agree with you, Cynthia. Knowledge is power. Co-parenting is very important. You are right. Co-parenting is very important, because these kids, especially girl kids, especially girls, even little boys, they need that dad. They need dad. Especially the girl child. The girl child first love is their dad. So if children who are girls, they lack their dad in their lives, when they are a bit older, 16, 17, 18, they start hanging out with men because they want to fill in that void. They feel like there is a certain hole that they need to fill that was not filled when they were growing up. That is the issue we see with young girls getting pregnant when they are very, very young. They need that father's love. A girl's first love is their dad. Yeah. Don't let your daughter grow up without your presence there. Let them know you are there to protect them. You are there to love them, to guard them, give them advice. Yeah. Also, young boys, they also need their dads as well. Someone they can learn from. Some examples, I learned this from my dad. When they hang out with their dad, they say, oh, we were playing soccer with my dad. Such things. Children, boys and girls, they need daddy when they are growing up, and they need the dad when they are young. They don't need him after 18. After 18 now, some of them have even started thinking of marriage, and they are trying to make up careers. Don't go there after 18, because it will not matter much. So, hi, Anafi, welcome.
Hi, too.
Welcome.
Okay, how are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you doing? It's been a while.
It is cool. I was just still streaming for a little bit in my channel for about this green card year 20 minutes
Oh,
ago. So I've just tried to join here. That's why I was late.
okay. We are talking about the big interview. We are talking about the big interview that happened yesterday.
Okay, are you having guest?
Uh, you are the only guest here for
But
now.
I heard that there is time sometimes back that I came here, there was some people who were speaking
Yeah,
here.
yeah, we were 5 of us. Yeah, we had a group of guests. We had a group of guests.
Okay, so how is the going?
So we were talking about the big interview that happened yesterday with Bwana KAMOTHO, and how he was speaking about the wife, dragging her in the mud. So we were saying it doesn't matter even after divorce, as long as you guys have kids, you need to be cordial. You need to, don't bring your marital situations in front of your kids. Just
Yeah,
put them aside, put all your marital issues aside, and start bringing up your kids together.
yeah. This, yeah, that one is bad because when some parents, you find some parents, they tell their children that don't love your mom. What if you go to another side, you find a child is side of mom, side of father. Me, I think that children should be equal. Yeah, they should be. The parent who is telling the kid that be side of me, be side of this, it is not good character. It's not showing good character. Even in future, it will not make sense. Yeah, so that was good.
Yeah, so we were saying, he needs now to be thinking about how they can co-parent together, because they have very young kids. Some are very, very young kids. And usually, especially baby girls, if they grow up without a dad, when they are older, that's when you find that some kids, some kids will have early pregnancies because they are trying to fill in a certain hole, a certain void that was never filled by their dad. So it is very important for a dad to be in their child's life, because we are usually told a girl's first love is their dad. Yeah. Because the dad
Yeah,
is there to protect them, to give them advice, to tell them about life, things like those. If now a man is missing in a child's life, the child, after they are a bit older, they go, having boyfriends, trying to experiment, and then maybe they become unfortunate, and that's why we see young people having kids. Yeah.
so you are saying that girls, they love their dads than their moms.
No. I'm saying a dad
Yeah,
is very important. Like when people are fighting and divorcing, you need to
yeah,
co-parent together. That's what we are trying to say here. We need to co-parent so that the children have both a mom and a dad. You
yeah,
understand?
yeah.
We don't have to fight in front of them or to go in front of media to say this one is like this, like that, like this, like that. No, we look at the child's needs first. We put the child's needs first, and then we sit down and figure out, okay, me and you, we are no longer together, but we have kids together and they are very young and they need me. So we need to arrange, and I'll be coming to see the kids on this day and you on this day, because kids need their dads in their lives. They need a dad and a mom, not just a mom. They need both, so that when they are a bit older, they don't start experimenting, looking for getting married early, or
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I mean. That's what I mean. Children need both parents. They need both, not one, both.
But it is according, yeah, they need, but it depends, because it depends whom, some parents are, they are not, let me say, they are not humble. You will find someone is like a lion. Yeah, this one is cool. Yeah, so it is different. So in this world of today, you will not find it somehow that easy that they are equal, because this time people are not equal, yeah, but they need to be equal, not to be. You find that the mom is higher than the father, and this one is higher than the other one. They should just be equal. Their temper, I think they should be, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So someone is saying, Betty, this was a huge step. I feel you really tried to be calm for him to speak.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
because
Yeah, yeah,
because I've seen a situation where you find a child is crying, the
yeah,
mother is crying, the dad is crying. Who will help one another here?
yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
No one
that's
will help. Yeah. So no one will help another, because if the child is crying, the mother is crying, the father is crying, no one will assist here in this family, because everyone is almost crying here. And this one, you will find it causes a lot of conflicts, or some other cases. You find that I've seen some videos that you find some people, they burn themselves in a house because of those things. You find that my mom or someone's mom, you can take your child and you burn yourself. I witnessed it here in our area somewhere, that there was a mother who was having four children, and because of those stress, she managed to burn herself with those kids. Yeah, and no one was saved.
oh, that's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
So me, what I
That's
usually
so
say, that
sad.
they should just be united. Yeah, it should be united. Cynthia, what always happen, that you will find that when parent is fighting in front of children, it is not going to be good. And us as rules, we say that when your mom and your father is fighting, you should not be you should not interact or get involved, or go that your mom is bad, that you are going to separate them. It is not good, because if you separate them, it is not going to be, it is like a curse, it is like a taboo in our community. No, no, when your father is fighting with your mom, nothing you can do. You can just watch, or you can take a basin, a trough of water, and then pour, then so that they may separate. But you cannot go with your hands that you are going to separate, because they are the one who born you.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
It's
true.
true. Hmm?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. But
Yeah. So that's, yeah.
our men need to learn, this should be a good lesson for men to learn. Things you cannot say
Yeah,
in
these things just only happen. I just think that they happen in Africa, because it is too much rampant in Africa, because you find, uh, as we are fighting ourselves, and even if we are fighting ourselves, no one is, even your neighbor, you can be killed, and your neighbor is next to you, no action is taken. Your neighbor will not call the police, nothing will happen, you end up dying. Because was also a case that there was a man who killed the wife and removed the heart and cooked, and then he managed to eat, and also himself, he took his life by just taking a knife. Yeah, and done.
yeah, but we need to learn, how to handle divorces. We need
Yeah,
some
so me,
kind of
I don't know how
education.
people, I don't know how people can handle, because like we have lived in Nairobi, you find that people, husband and wife, they are fighting, no neighbor No, your neighbor is not coming. They are just there in their houses listening what's happening, but they are not interfering. They are not going to interfere in that thing that is they are not going even to call a police. You will finish it the way you started.
Yeah, it is sad.
Yeah. So
It is
it
sad.
is hard, but just to maintain it, it is not easy.
I know. Yeah, it is sad. We hope
Yeah.
that people will learn, people will because with
But
kids
also,
involved.
most only people who are getting depressed in marriage are, I think they are just our mothers, because sometimes you might be married and you go in your home, Cynthia, and is like no, the mother to your husband does not want you, and it will make a big chaos. Yeah, and you are not going to like it in that home, and you will feel depressed that the man that your husband's mother does not want you there, and your husband want you, and it will make that you can find even your grandma, that grandma can do for you something wrong, or you will not like it. Yeah, because when let me say that when my mom does not want my wife, it is my responsibility to move there or go to the city to live with my wife, because it is also going to cause another thing there at home. When I will be going to for let's say that I'm going for work and I've left my wife there, I don't know if you come back, you are going to hear that they fighted with your mom. Your mom can tell you lies, yeah, that your wife did for me this and that was not real. So that also lead for some serious cases.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh. It is sad, 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 but I know we can do better. We are going to learn. People are going to learn from all this. We are going to be better co-parenting. If we are divorced, we are going to make our kids' lives easier. We are going to focus on only the positive things. Yeah, it's good to
Yeah,
focus
but
on only the
me
positive.
also, what I just want to urge the parents who are just watching, that what you do, your child will do it in the future, because they will copy what you are doing. If you are doing some things that you don't avoid, you just do them, and they are watching, and you will complain to them in future that why are you doing this, and you are the ones who are doing this last in the past. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it is not a good picture, because when you are fighting here and your kids are here, they are reflecting, and in their future life, they also going to reflect, and they will keep on growing with that attitude. Let me tell you, this thing that has cost people a lot to be divorcing, then having more chaos in their house, because you find that they developed it when they were young, so it is just continuing.
Wow.
Yeah, because they will continue with that habit, because the me what I say, that when you born a child, your characters will tell. Because some people will be your watchers, then they will reflect that these things that your kids are doing, you are the one who are doing them, if you reflect back, because what goes around comes around.
Around.
Back
Yeah.
around, yeah.
So it will just reflect back that I was doing this and my kid is now doing it. It's like when you are taking alcohol and you are a father, the child is going also to take it, because he or she will say that if my mom is taking this alcohol when I'm just seeing with my eyes and my mom is telling me not to take it, why can't I try? I'm just going to try. Then you will find that you are taking it, and your child is now grown up, is taking it. There is no way you are going to control it, because you did not control it at the age that your child was. So it is difficult, because some things you find them that we copy them from our parents, because they are doing it.
Yeah, it is high time we set a good example. We need to set a good example to our kids. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. True. But also me, I can
Yeah,
say, can you hear
it
me?
is bad. It is bad because things that happens today, people copy them from their parents. You find that my mother or someone's parent mother is just going for dating and wearing, just you, let's say that Cynthia, that I am, let's say that I'm a mother and I'm almost 50 years and my daughter is 18 years and I'm still doing this, let me quote, prostitute, and my child will copy it. And this one is just happening randomly. I'm seeing it everywhere. Yeah, even in our place I'm seeing it. And when the mother is trying to tell the child that don't do this thing that you are doing, then the child also say that why me, why not me, because you are doing it, that's the reason why I'm doing it. In those cases also I had them in our school, because the parent come to school and claim that my daughter is doing this, and the daughter is complaining in front that my mother is the one who always do that thing, so let me also include myself because my mother
Yes.
always do it. And yeah, it is not
Yeah,
good.
it's like a people that, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
people always say that an apple never falls far from the tree. So sometimes when you do things like somewhere you see and boy, you see he's defending his father and he's on his father's side and he's the only one actually. So sometimes you say an apple does not fall so far from the tree. So maybe the boy will take up after the father. But all we can do is like the way Virginia always tell the other children, pray for your brother that he may have oil. So Virginia was the one who is lighting up the house, you see. But the son is still in darkness. He's been pulled by the darkness. And I think Tabitha is also very happy that that Virginia is hurting because she has lost one. Even you can quote from the scripture that whenever you see one sheep that is lost, you leave the other herd and look for the one. So what we can do is just pray for the boy, Doita, so that he can have an eye open as well. What do you think, Cynthia?
Yes, that's true. We need people who will teach us. We need some men who will come up and, start telling us how to, people who have gone through divorces. I would love to hear from people who have gone through divorces, who can come and tell us how to co-parent in a good way, like not going online and abusing each other and doing all this, not forgetting that the internet never forgets. Even what we are speaking today, it will be there even after we are way gone. The internet never forgets. Yeah, so these kids will wake up when they are older and realize, okay, this was what was happening between mom and dad, and it was all online, you know. So especially when you guys, you are public figures, you need to be very, very careful and very cautious what you are putting out there online, because it never forgets and it's gonna affect the kids later. Yeah. But what can we do? That's part of life. But I believe people will come up with solutions. Men will come up with maybe some seminars where they can teach people how to be cordial when you're doing divorce, how to look at the kids' interest first. Keep your emotions aside, forget about yourself, focus on the kids. How are the kids being met? Are the kids being met? Their needs are met? Are they well mentally, physically, spiritually? How the kids are doing? Because kids need their
Yeah.
dad. Yeah.
Most dads also usually take this alcohol, and it is these drugs. Alcohol is bad because if you are taking alcohol, there is no day that you will have peace in your house. You can't tell me that someone who is taking this beer, alcohol, they have peace in the house. There is no any other days that you will have peace, because you will come back if you are just like mad person, and it will just lead to conflict. Yeah, and you are sometimes your wife is not having problem with you, and you are the one who is going to start making chaos because this alcohol. I hate the alcoholic. I hate it in all my life because this one is just causing a lot of troubles in married people. Yeah, it will lead to divorce because alcohol is not, it's not good thing because it just destroy your life. Yeah.
Yeah. Alcohol is also another thing that comes in. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it is not good. You find a son or a daughter, your mother is taking alcohol, your father is taking alcohol. How will they operate in this house? Who will cook for the child? And the child is not taking the alcohol. Everyone, let's say you have gone to a club, you have come back, you are drunk. Then your child is here, no one is to cook. All of you are drunk. Who will help the child? No one.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. It is sad.
So
It is sad that, yeah.
and also this is not good. One person is taking alcohol, one person is not taking alcohol. Let's say the child is going to see, but my dad is taking. You are embarrassing your child even when your child is going at the school and the friends are seeing that your child is. They are just going to be abused there at the school that your father usually take this alcohol. What how she or he usually behave? Yeah, the kids are going to abuse your child at the school. That's why I dislike alcohol because what you do will remain as a history. What you do today will just remain as a history. It will stick in my mind, or I will not forget because what I see, I forget. But the words that you say, I will not forget them. They will stick in my brain. Yeah.
It
And you
is.
know those people, those people who have drunk, they behave, what they say, and your child is also coming up, and you are showing. If you go there, your child just going to see how you are taking this alcohol, and sometimes you take them even if they are just seeing live, and it is not good. This is just this embarrassment just go for the kids because they are the ones who are going to be embarrassed when they are going to school. The child is just feeling depressed because other friends will just start saying for them, your father take this alcohol, your father always behave like this. They will just make it for fun, and it's not going to be good for your child because it's going to pain. And also you find some parents are the ones who are sending their kids to buy for them alcohol. I've seen with my eye.
Wow.
Why do you send your child to go and buy for you alcohol to take?
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
Also, you find a parent is giving the child just taste it a little bit. You are teaching your child how to take alcohol. That's most only happen to the fathers. Yeah, the father, they are the one who give their kids. You find they are just taste a little that you are not going to fall down. Just take it a little bit. Then you will be addicted. Then the child is going to be addicted.
Wow. That's
Then also alcohol leads to this theft. You will steal because you are addicted. When you involve your child in taking alcohol, this is a serious. Your child will steal in order to get money to go and buy that alcohol because it is addictive. Yeah.
sad. Yeah. That is so so sad. We hope.
And most cases you will realize that in divorcing, what I'm usually saying that in divorces, most cases you will see that the husband was drunk. Yeah.
Wow. We hope that people learn something from these kind of situations. Like, it is not good for the kids. It is not a good conducive environment for the kids. We need to bring
And
up.
also, if you are taking alcohol, don't place them randomly here. The child might take it and taste it and just take it. That I saw my mother or my father drinking this. thing. I just want to taste it and know what is happening or how sweet it is. And it is not good. Don't throw away, just throw them randomly, put them everywhere on the tables where the child can reach. And it is not good. Just put them, even if you are taking them, do it at your own risk and privacy. Me, I usually say this: if you are taking alcohol, take it after you have, if you have settled down or late at night, and then sleep now. But don't quarrel with someone. Take it safely, in peacefully, and sleep. If you are done, sleep. Because if you cannot leave that drug or that alcohol, just take it and just sleep. Don't quarrel with anyone. Just take it if your child is not seeing you. Because this putting them randomly, it is not going to be good. The child might take and taste.
Yeah, I understand. It is sad. It is sad. We hope people will learn. Yeah. And men should stop being, stop going, talking bad things about your own wife. This is someone you are with for many years. They deserve some form of respect. Yeah, they deserve some form of respect, because if you've had kids with someone, that is they deserve something. Yeah, that's why I see people doing push gift and stuff like that. You appreciate the fact that someone has given birth to your own kids. So there's no way, even after you part
Yeah,
ways,
if you decide to just leave this alcohol, not to take it, you will just leave it. Because I can remember my father was taking beers, was Guinness tax car, and when my father is done doing jobs, he could just bring a large group of people and buying for each and everyone alcohol. The table is full over with the name of my dad. And my dad was, there was a day that my dad was beaten and was thoroughly beaten, and that day I will never forget. Then he came back almost ilikuwa saa 8 usiku, and my mother was just saying, what has happened to you? And up to now my father is not taking alcohol, because what he saw was paining. My mother took my father to the hospital, and he was treated, and my father said that he will never take alcohol, because he's the same person buying for people alcohol. No one is buying for him. He's the same person who is losing the money, and there is no benefit that he's getting from that alcohol. It is now 10 years since my father left.
oh, okay, wow. It was a great live. I think I'll end today's live here. I hope people have learned something. If you have come in late, make sure to watch the recap. We have Anafi Kenya as we end the live. You can subscribe. He's teaching about the visa
My
green
YouTube channel is Anafi Kenya. Go like
card.
and subscribe, and share. It's
Yes,
all about hope to travel abroad.
yes, yes. Okay, so thank you guys for joining in. Hope to see you tomorrow on another live. Yeah. Hope we all take something from this topic. The men, the women, let us leave a good legacy for our kids. Yeah. Let them not see us throwing words and throwing mud at each other. That is not the way to bring up our young ones. Yeah. Because when they grow up, they'll think that is the right way. That is how it is supposed to be done. Yeah. So, yeah, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and give this video a like. See you tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much, and enjoy your night. Good night. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.